Hi everyone, this is my run on Act 3 Chapter 7.1 Holy Ground Lufenia Plus. This run is also going to be a no summon mode and no boss turn run, featuring a party of Cloud of Darkness, Machina and Garnet. It's sort of a variant of the usual Machina and Garnet Blitzkrieg, but in this case I use Cloud of Darkness mainly to uptick the Lufenia orb from her overhead, as well as to do off-turn damage as well, since the boss is immune to launches. To achieve a no boss turn run, turn order is quite crucial. The key thing is that you want Garnet to actually act last between the 3 party members, and you do need all 3 party members to act before any other enemies can act. And that's mainly because all enemies in this stage are immune to break delays. You can still delay them from other means, such as from God of Darkness Zero Form Particle Beam. Now at the start of the fight, you will have to sit through a Light of Judgment from Kefka. There is no way to prevent this attack from happening, and it does 99% of your current HP as damage, but it can be mitigated or evaded. The good thing though is that that attack will also trigger a counter attack from Cloud of Darkness, and that will allow her to actually act first every single run, unless she somehow evades that attack. I used Cloud of Darkness to do the Laguna base and LD call, mainly for the debuffs, and then I had her go into BT plus followed by 2 LDs, and that's to increase her overhead stacks to maintain the Lufenia orb and do some nice AoE damage to the Manikins. The goal at the start is to actually kill the Manikins before Kefka reaches 79%. The second turn goes to Machina, and on Machina's turn I had him do LD, followed by additional ability, followed by General Leo base call, and then General Leo's LD call, and then I end his turn using his BT plus. The one thing to note is that the order of attacks with this party is quite important, and I'll also put in the order of attacks in the video description so you can check it out. The key thing is that you really want to try to maximize the breaks from Cloud of Darkness follow-up attacks, because as you can see right here, this gives Cloud of Darkness a free turn to deal more damage and potentially kill the Manikins as quickly as possible. If done correctly, Kefka should be at 82%, and this is quite precise. I've done this run several times just to get to this point, and it's always Kefka at 82% if you follow the same turn order. Doing that, you can just kill off the Manikins by using a Cyan LD call, and this will allow you to bypass the 79% Time Plus attack, which doesn't happen anymore because the Manikins were dead. Now because that attack also brings Kefka below 79%, he will resummon the Manikins, and then it's quite important to use a Cyan base call on Kefka, and the reason for that is that it will trigger a follow-up attack, and Cloud of Darkness will break the new Manikins that are summoned and get another free turn in. So getting this additional free turn is quite important. Now right here you'll notice that I did not use Garnet's additional ability, and this is actually done on purpose. That's because Kefka's Brave is about to refresh, and if you use her additional ability here, using Garnet's BT plus will break Kefka and will deny a free turn on Cloud of Darkness. By going straight into BT plus, what will happen right here is, as you can see, Kefka will refresh his Brave, Cloud of Darkness will do her follow-up attack, and Cloud of Darkness will then get a free turn. At this point actually, if you want to have an easier time, you can actually pop Summon Mode right here, and you can use the time inside Summon Mode to bring Kefka below 49% HP and to also kill off the Manikins, which is quite simple to do considering that they are already at 40% HP at this point in time anyway. So killing them inside Summon Mode should be relatively easy to do. And exiting Summon Mode, you can then just go into Burst Mode with Machina and easily kill Kefka off. However, I decided to just bypass the Summon Mode and have a faster run, and that's because I'm pretty close to 50% here anyway. So on Machina's turn here, I just had him spam 2 Awakenings just to chip away at Kefka's health, and this also nicely gave me 1 more free turn with Cloud of Darkness to get a bit more damage in as well. So you can see having all those free turns for Cloud of Darkness really helps a lot by helping you to bring Kefka to as close as 49% as possible. So Kefka's at 52%, and this is where I decide to just go for broke and pop Machina's BT Mode. The damage on this BT Mode is going to be lower than usual, mainly because the enemies here are immune to launch, so you can't depend on launch damage in this fight. But I guess this is also a good showcase of General Leo's LD call. For those not aware, General Leo's LD call provides an aura that whenever you do any single target attack that leads into HP damage, every single HP dump in the attack will trigger an additional HP dump that's equivalent to 10% of your max HP damage cap. And this works very well for Machina because his HP burst attack is single target, and I think it does 7 to 8 HP dumps in total. So every single HP dump of that will trigger one additional HP dump, and over the course of the whole BT mode, this leads to considerable amounts of bonus damage just from General Leo's LD call. One thing that I guess I should mention is that I use Alexander's summon mainly for the HP regen buff that it grants at the start of the fight to help me recover HP. But if you are popping summon mode before Machina's burst mode, as I mentioned earlier, you can make do with other summons, especially summons like Diabolos or Odin for their blessing, and you can just use Garnet's LD to heal your party during the summon mode. So I'm cutting it pretty close with 4% here. Kefka does have 25 million HP, so even 4% is actually quite a large number. So fingers crossed, and Kefka still at 1%, which is quite unfortunate, but we do have Cloud Darkness bonus attack, and that's enough to kill him off. Anyway, that's it for this fight. As always, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like, comment or subscribe. It really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next Lufania fight. Bye!